All right, we are in the end fortress, and we have a whole team ready to go. Tony and I went out and got a bunch of ender pearls and eyes of ender, and Tony found the end fortress, and I made a path to it in the nether and a portal, and now we have the whole team together. We got Navy, Cade, Tony, Goldblood, and Biggles. We're all out ready to fight the dragon. We've got slow falling potions, and we've got everything we need. So we're just going to go ahead and put the last couple of eyes of ender in. Navy has been designated as the bridge builder, the first one to go in and make sure that we're safe, and then we'll be fighting the dragon. All right, Navy's in there. He's ready to go. He's stuck. He's not coming out now. Tony's going to put the eye in, and Navy will be out on his own. There he goes. The portal is open. Goldblood just jumped in. We were supposed to wait for Navy to make sure it's safe. Best bridge we've ever had in another. I'm just sitting back at the spawn point here, just watching this chaos. I'm looking at Falling Star here. She's just sitting here looking straight down. All right, let's get these crystals down. There's one. There's one. And I missed. And there's Biggles. Okay, I blew that up right in front of you. All right, but the third one. Boom, there it is. And come back. Trying to hit me. Thank goodness I got a slow falling potion on. It would have been the end of me. Survived. All right, I'm up to the cage one. Get it up. There's 4. You guys got a couple done? Good, good. All right, I'm up to the last one. I'm pretty sure this is the last one. You guys ready? And boom. I think that's it. So coming back down again. All right. Goldblood's in there whacking away with his sword. Go, Goldblood. Go, Goldblood. All right. Hey, he's going down easy. He's going down fast. Biggles is in there now too. Oh, no. Sorry. That's Navy. Navy's in there whacking away. Just a little bit more. Oh, I think he's coming down again. Let's get him. Okay, I'm coming in. Oh, I'm not going to make it. You guys got him. Good job, Tony and Goldblood, for finishing him off. All right, let's spread out so we can share the XP. Good job. Where's the end portal? Let's see where it is. So now it was time for end busting. So we split into 2 teams. I was with Falling Star and Biggles, and we were out looking for our first boat. And the long run of slabbing across the end, trying to find the first boat, laying a little path of torches so we could find our way back. And then finally, there it is. There's the first city, and it's a big one too. So, and it looks like there is a boat. There's a boat on the far side. So, got our first city and our first boat. So let's get up there and get that elytra. And there it is. Now I got a bridge across. Falling Star just shot the one off the back of the boat. So that we don't have to take care of that. Oh, there's a shulker on the top up there. I want to take care of that before it knocks me off of a platform. Let's take a shot, and nice shot. All right, so here we are. We're going to bridge over to the boat. All right, there it is. The first elytra on AthosCraft Season 3. There it is. Let's claim that baby. Now we just got to find a couple more so Biggles and Falling Star can get one. All right, so it's time to look at the loot. Here we go. Look at that. We ended up with almost 30 shulker shells each, a ton of diamonds, gold, and a lot of diamond armor, and lots of resources. So absolutely fantastic. Falling Star was starving. She needed some food. So yeah, so there we go. That's in the last one here, just some end stone and that. But yeah, 3 full shulkers of stuff, including enough resources to make 15 shulker boxes each. That was a successful end busting for the first time out. All right, now it's time to start playing with the 2 villagers that we've got. We do have one locked in with a good trade. We ended up getting mending for 28. It's not the best price, but it's definitely a starting point. So now we're going to work on getting the lectern set up for the second villager and getting a good trade for him. And as well, Navy and Cade are working on getting these guys to breed. And Navy just got the first baby. We have babies. He set down a bunch of beds down the bottom, so I'm expecting a bunch more babies. In the meantime, I'm going to continue working on this lectern and try and get some good trades. And we have babies. Yay! So I made a little tunnel on the bottom side that only babies can fit through. So I gotta get these babies down there before they grow up. Could have made a better design. Let's try the water in the corner. There we go. What? Frostwalker. I have Frostwalker on my boots. All right, we'll just wait for it to thaw. There we go. Oh. I just won't move. I can't move. Frostwalker's not going to help this process. After a bit of time, we finally got all the babies down. And so I am doing a bit of lectern trading here to try and get a good trade. I'm looking for efficiency. Unbreaking 3 would be awesome. Or even a better mending price. So we're going to keep going until we get one of those 3 things. Maybe fortune 3, looting 3. Any of those. And there it is. We've got efficiency 5 for 20 emeralds. Let's get some paper and get him locked in there. Navy's got to go get me some paper. Help me. I got to get this guy locked in before he trades his trade. All right, you got some? Okay, let me get this guy out of the way. Open the door and... Oh, it's landed in my face. All right, what do you got there? I need about 24 paper. Perfect, 24. All right, let's go lock this guy in. And perfect, 24. Let's put that in there and let's trade him. Locked. There we go. He's locked in. So we've got 2 villagers, efficiency 5, and mending. And Navy wants a mending book for his new shiny elytra. So let's get him some. That's not enough emeralds. I need 28. All right, I got some payment for helping me with the villagers. That's what I'll do. I'll give you the extra emeralds for payment. Thank you so much. And there we are, a nice shiny mending book for Navy. Here you go, sir. Do you want this? Do you want this book? I'm just throwing it at you. You'll get it. So in the meantime, while we were farting around with all the villagers and stuff, Miss Cade Panda had been bone mealing my entire crops and feeding my cows and everything, and literally been farming my farm for 2.5 hours. So a little payment to say thank you for Cade for all the time that she spent, and hopefully she can put those to good use, like buying mending books when I get my shop up. I am in the middle of the snow biome, and we are looking at the Pillager Outpost. So we've been working on getting our villagers up and going. We found a mending villager and those kind of things, but we need emerald, or we can trade the emeralds and get our bookshop up and running. So we are going to work on the Pillager Outpost here. We're going to use a design that we've seen Silent Whisper from Truly Bedrock. We're going to use that design. He's modified it a few times. I'll leave a link down in the description. And from there, yeah, so we're going to get started. So what we've done, we did come out here a little earlier. We set up our portal. I claimed the land so nobody else could grab it, and then we did go in. We killed off the pillagers that were here, and then we did already go in and determine where the spawn point is. So within the base itself, if you go up, we found that the spawn point was right here on this piece of cobblestone. I did that in a creative world, so I downloaded a copy of the world. And then I went to the Pillager Outpost. I put the glass panes in on the second level, and we changed it from hard mode to peaceful. Then we went away about 25 some odd spaces away, and the pillagers started to spawn inside. We did it about 5 times, make sure they always spawned in the same spot, and this is exactly where they spawned. So we're going to go ahead and use this as our spawn point, and then we're going to build up. So I think I'm going to do this in the way of a third-party time-lapse. So I'm going to get started. Just before I get started, you can see that I've been gathering all the leaves I need. We have the wood that we need, cobblestone. That's my weapon trunk there. But then we've got the scaffolding that we need, more leaves. We got the beds. We're going to put a bell in here just in case. To make sure we get a village, and then the string, because we're in a snow biome, we got to make sure the snow doesn't build up on top of the leaves, so that way we can put string on top of those. And then we've got some redstone components in here for the hopper clocks and those kind of things. All right, so we've got that built. We've got a bed up there for it. You can see in the distance there's the pillager farm that I've built so far. So I did make a track that went all the way to it. I came to a village that was here, made sure I didn't have bad omen, and then found a villager. And so we're going to get him on the track. There we go. And then we're going to push him and chase him quickly. And you can see the track that I've built to get up to it. Here we go. So yeah, it took quite a while to get this track going, and you can see the crazy ramp that I built to get him up there. But once we get him up there, then we can put him on his bed, lock him into his bed, and that way we'll create a mini village. So anytime we get bad omen, we will automatically start a raid, and that's sort of the goal. So we're almost there. Is he gonna pop down into his little home? Yep, there he is. He popped down, and there I am. I'm in there now too. And so let's get these carts out of here. Now we need to wait to be nighttime. Oh, there it is. There. Wow, he's trying to sleep in the cart. So let's get the card off, then he can go to bed. There we go. Perfect. Go to bed. As soon as he's in bed, we're going to cover him with leaves. Okay, let's get him covered in leaves. And that way when he wakes up, he'll be stuck in the leaves and he won't be able to go anywhere. So we're going to completely surround him with leaves. And then we can clean up all this stuff. Get rid of all the cobblestone, get rid of the tracks, and clean all that up. So let's do that quickly and we'll be right back. All right, we've got that all cleaned up. Let's take a fly around, have a look at this thing. I must say I'm pretty proud of this. It was many hours to get this done, but yeah, so let's land on there, and we missed it. Let's come back in for another landing here. Show off some flying skills here, and oh shit. Oh no. Okay, so that was a thing. I haven't died on the server yet, so thank goodness I had a totem in my hand. Need to take a deep breath now. That stressed me out. Okay, so it's been a couple hours since the last segment, and so I did test the system out, and fortunately or unfortunately, it actually worked so well that it filled up my 4 chests extremely quickly. Like 10 minutes, I had 4 chests full of stuff. So that wasn't going to do if I want to AFK or those kind of things. So what I did is I went ahead and I built a basic impulse sorter system. So it filters the items out. I'm using the hoppers here so that I'm only going to keep the stackable items. And so that'll be emeralds and glowstone and gunpowder, redstone, bottles, sugar, and spider eyes, I believe. And the rest of the items will go through the overflow system, which is right here. So this is the overflow system. So all of these chests are the overflow system. So what'll happen is anything that gets sorted will go into the main sorting system, and then the overflow will happen. Now, if I want to keep the overflow items, I can hit this lever here, and that hopper moves out, and the overflow items will be in this chest, all of these hoppers along here, and then we'll start to stack up in these chests. And then if I don't want to keep the overflow, basically I can just hit this lever, put the hopper underneath, and now all items will get burned through this little redstone clock system here. And so then the filtration systems can keep going. So essentially, if I'm going to AFK for a long period of time, I will just dispose of all the overflow items. And if I'm only going to AFK for a short period of time, I can pull that hopper out, and all the overflow items will actually stay. So the only overflow items that I actually would like to keep are the books. Originally I did set up a little furnace system here where I could put all the iron armor and stuff that I'm going to get in here and smelt it down to get the nuggets. But the problem is that I spent about over an hour sorting through all the chests and smelting them, and I ended up with 23 iron ingots. So let's go inside and have a look to see how this works. So the spawning spot where the raid parties were spawning is above here, right in the room above, and they drop down into this farm here. Now you can hear them if you listen closely. They're in there. I can turn this lever on, and it's a quad Trident killer system in there, and I can show you one in detail when you go up top. If I flick this lever, it'll actually kill who's in there, and if there's happens to be a leader in there with a flag bearer, that will actually give me bad omen. When I have bad omen, all I need to do is go to the closest village and it will start a raid. As soon as I go up here, as soon as I top that platform right there, I'll actually be entering in the zone of a village because I had put the villager up here earlier. And so if I go all the way up here, there we go. I have another system up here, which is the quad raid, which is the quad Trident killer here. So if I use the silk touch here and just break in here quickly, You can see there's a couple of hopper minecarts in underneath. I don't want to go get too close, so I'm going to pick up the tridents. But then using observers and droppers, these pistons will actually go around in a square and move the tridents in there. And I have about 8 tridents in here, so when they drop from the top down in here, they get killed pretty quickly. Put these back in again before I get myself killed. And so the idea is there's a lever here which will turn those tridents on and off, and you have to flick it twice. And there you go. So now you can see that the tins are going around in a circle, and everything in there that will essentially get killed. So if I go ahead and swoop back down to the bottom here, not die, and flip that lever, if there's a leader in there, I will get Bad Omen. And there it is. So I now have Bad Omen. So as soon as I climb this ladder, we should start to see a raid form. It takes a second for it to get going. And there's the raid. So we've got a raid starting, and the raid's going to spawn up in the water up above me here. And then we'll be able to see them falling into here. And I know it's noisy, but I'll turn it down in a minute. We'll be able to hear them. There they are. There's the horns blowing, and they're going to start to fall. And there they are. They're falling in there. And you see how quickly they're dying? And the XP will sit there, so I can stand in this spot right here holding my looting sword, and I can gather the XP. I have it set up so I can actually face this way and click this lever so that I don't get logged out or timed out, and go from there. So I'm going to AFK here for about 20 minutes, and then I can show you how much stuff we get. Okay, so we were AFK for 23 minutes, and so we're down at the bottom now. We finished a raid, so we got Hero of the Village, which is actually up there, so it's timed out now because I'm down below. But we can go ahead and look. So we'll just look at the Overflow first. So you can see here, this is the Overflow item. So we got some good items. There's a Riptide 3 book. And as I move forward, you'll see that these hoppers are completely full of stuff. And so let's keep going, and here's an overflow chest, and that's full. Next overflow chest. So yeah, so we got to there, and then this hopper. So you can see that in about 20 minutes or so we got all of these items. Here's a bunch of books that we got. Power 4, that's a pretty good book. Looting 3 Silk Touch, that's an awesome book. So anyways, yeah, so and then all of these hoppers are full as well. So that was the overflow. And then here we had I believe we were full to emeralds to about here, so that means we got about almost 8 stacks of emeralds in 20 minutes, so that's pretty good. And then you can see a stack of redstone, half a stack of gunpowder, stack of eyes, glowstone powder, bottles, and sugar. So we did get quite a bit of stuff. So if we were to AFK overnight, we would get a ton of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the books out of these and then basically burn the rest of the stuff. We don't need any of these iron armor. I will grab a few totems just to make sure that I've got a spare. Just grab one right there. And then I will also probably keep a bunch of totems. You can see I've kept a bunch of totems here already. Because I think in the next episode I'm going to open a totem shop. So that's my goal. Anyways, that's all the time I have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Dragons, villagers, and pillagers. And by all means, whew, instant day. Where'd the snow go? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please hit that like button, and feel free to hit the subscribe button if you aren't already. And feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any ideas for me for future episodes. I do have 2 or 3 episodes ahead planned, but I'd love to hear some of your ideas for things that we can do in future episodes. Any collaboration we can do with other members of the server, as well as any farms that you want to see me make. That would be fantastic. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.